Hello everyone, happy hump day. Amy Pepin coming to you live from Minnesota, and let's talk about this, huh? 3 big takeaways for me from a DNA test. What is even a DNA test? Why would you even want to do it, right? We hear about DNA things all the time, different DNA tests, Ancestry&Me, 23andMe, Ancestry.com. Raise your hand in the comments if you've heard of either of those, right? They were all on sale around Christmas time. Super cool. You can learn your heritage, your background, your family. Awesome. Okay, those are super fun to do, powerful. I have a co-pilot here. But what's beyond that? Like, what's beyond knowing your heritage? I did a DNA test, and I am really truly kind of in awe of everything that it's told me. It's not for my genealogy. It's not for me to find out what my heritage is or where my ancestries came from. I did it for my health, to know about me at the genetic level, the cellular level, to really empower myself. Knowledge is power. The more you can know about yourself, I feel like the better that you can be. So I did this DNA test, and it looks at 18 different genes in your body, and if you're strong, or if you kind of have like a crack in your DNA there, where you kind of makes you susceptible to different things. And so I knew I was excited about getting this DNA test, and I was blown away, really truly, when I got it. And so it looks at 18 different genes, and then it tells you, if you're good, you got like good from mom, good from dad. And I use good lightly, and I use bad lightly. And then it will tell you that's a green. You got a good and a good. If you got one good and one bad, you get a yellow. And then if you get a bad and a bad from both mom and dad, then you have a red. And so I keep referencing down here, looking at my report, and 18 different levels, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellows. 8 yellows that, wow, really opens your eyes to looking at healthy lipid support, healthy inflammatory response, detoxification. When I saw that, I was like, oh my word, my body doesn't know how to detox properly. That's a big deal. Some of these words I don't know how to say, not gonna lie. Healthy heart, lipid oxidation support, free radical defense. How many of you have heard of free radicals? Vitamin D receptor. Vitamin D is talked a lot about here in Minnesota because we don't get a lot of sun in the winter. Those are all my yellows. I was thinking like, wow. I mean, I'm kind of good, but I'm kind of susceptible to a lot. And of course, I looked at my greens. I was really excited, and looking at mitochondrial function. If you know anything about, this is going to bring you back to, the good old days of science. The mitochondria is like the powerhouse of the cell. So that's a really good thing to have as a green, right? Like, I'm strong in that. Healthy weight management, I'm really strong in. Oxidative stress support, I love that. I have a couple friends that are going to be excited about that. And again, some words that I don't know how to say. I'll try it. Homocysteine? We'll go with it. Homocysteine folate. Sounds fancy. It is fancy. It's highly researched. It's all these researchers and physicians that are sending you this report. And then, of course, you look at like what's not so good, what's in the red zone. This doesn't mean that I'm like unhealthy in that aspect. It just means that, again, that my body is more susceptible to these things. Blood pressure, vitamin B12, immune system, CoQ10 energy. CoQ10 is something that we hear about a lot. There's a lot of medicines for that. Vitamin B12 is something we hear a lot just because it's a vitamin. And so it was really neat to like go through these 18 different genes, and it gives you the common functionality, which I just read to you. And then it goes so in depth, you guys, 37 pages in depth. And it tells you, and like 4 pages of references, which is awesome. So you can look at each of your, I'm looking on my iPad, so you probably can't really see it because it'll transfer bad. But it tells you on each gene, what's the purpose of this gene? Why is this important? Layperson terms. Dietary recommendations. Amazing. Individuals with a SNP in this gene can benefit from supplementation with ingredients that support XYZ, provide XYZ. I mean, this is incredible. Like, totally incredible. What's the purpose of this gene? So I'm going to read one to you guys. What's the purpose of, oh man, that's a lot of big words. Maybe I won't do that one. What is the purpose of the GSTP1 gene? It is one of many, oh, this has big words too. Whatever the GST, don't make fun of me, all you people that are looking at me, and I should like know these science words. Glutathione S transferase. How about that? There are a set of enzymes. These are a set of enzymes found in many cells. Why is this gene important, right? We can get a DNA test and get this list of genes where we have SNPs and these cracks in our DNA, and we should do something about it. But why is this gene even important? Every gene in our body is important, of course, because it makes up us as who we are. These are involved in the detoxification of foreign compounds in a process called phase 2 detoxification, wherein reduced glutathione is bound to a compound that renders it more water soluble. It's the most potent antioxidant found in human cells. It can act alone on intracellular reactive oxygen species, but works with this gene to neutralize foreign compounds. Neutralize foreign compounds. That sounds like a good thing I want going on in my body, right? This conjugated compound is no longer toxic and can be secreted from the body. Thus, this gene is effective in reducing oxidative stress. Look at that. It's an important cellular pathway along with inflammation that's important in the pathogenesis of many chronic diseases, including neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, macular degeneration. Holy moly, right? So it's not taking this and telling you that you're going to have Parkinson's. No. We don't make medical claims. I, Amy Pepping, and am no physician, medical doctor. But how incredible to know that, hey, if you have a crack in your DNA at that genetic level, cellular level, maybe I should do something about it, right? Like, we want to be healthier. We want to be the best version of ourselves, right? If you don't want that for you, I want that for you. I want you to be the best version of you. Because if you're not being the best version of you, you are missing out on so much in life. You are doing a disservice to yourself and all of those around you, because if you're not acting and living in your highest potential, that's sad, right? You're disappointing those around you and you're disappointing yourself. You're limiting yourself. So I'm just so amazed by this. And I mean, every time I read it and go through it, I'm like, oh, I didn't see that before. Or I look at a new source and I read a new study and I'm like, oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. So this 37-page report, it's incredible. It tells you so much about you, who you are, how you can better yourself. And the 3 things that really just come to mind when I think of this and I read through it are wholly eye-opening, right? You can live the healthiest lifestyle. You can be a marathoner. You can drink enough water. You can get enough sleep. You can be eating the best foods out there. But you have no idea what your DNA is. Eye-opening. So eye-opening. Number 2, validation. I have had so many friends who I've done this with just sobbing, because they've suddenly realized that it hasn't just been them failing in life. It hasn't been something that they've been doing where they're just, I'm always sick, or I've always been overweight. Whatever the health issue is, all of a sudden they see this report and they see that they have 2 red, a bad and a bad from mom and dad, 2 red SNPs on healthy weight management. How validating is that, knowing that it's not just me, it's my genes, it's my DNA. It's not something I've been doing. It's not something I haven't been doing. Yes, of course, lifestyle plays into everything. But like I say, you can be living the healthiest lifestyle, but you still do not know your DNA and how it's negatively impacting you. Number 3, how exciting. Like, how exciting is this that you can get this report done, you can look through this, you can learn more about your body from these 37 pages. I mean, for me, I'm a healthy person most of the time. I come from the medical field. I've been very knowledgeable on a lot of things when it comes to your health, fitness, nutrition. And I look at this and I'm like, wow. I, as an athletic trainer, could not tell you need to, eat 14 bananas, whatever, in a week so that you can get your potassium because that's what your body needs. I can tell you, a nutritious diet that you should be eating. I can tell you how much water you should be drinking. I can help you with a fitness routine to fit into your lifestyle. I can help you with that lifestyle stuff. But wow, I don't know anybody in the medical world, very few, I actually do know a couple now, that truly look at your genetic makeup and instead of just treating a problem, treating a symptom, wow, what if we looked at what your body is doing and not doing at the genetic level? How exciting is this? What is this going to do for people in their healthy living? What is this going to do for people in the medical world? What is this going to do for disease and sickness treatments? I mean, think of that. It's just my science nerd self is so excited. I'm so excited. This has been so eye-opening. It's been so validating, and it is so exciting that I literally can't sleep, except I sleep so good because I know how to get better sleep, right? It's so cool. It's been powerful beyond words for me to share this with people, for my friends to be sharing it with me and coming to me like, oh my goodness, this makes so much sense, or wow, I can do something about this because I know this SNP came from my mom because she has this disease, and now I know that I potentially have that risk and I can do something about it. Yes, knowledge is power, but when you have this knowledge and you can do something about it, you can empower your body without guessing what I'm supposed to be doing for my health. Life changing. I'm so excited. So excited. I don't know if I'll ever stop reading about all of these genes and digging in deep and, finding them on PubMed and looking at all these different things. I mean, just on my report, there's 101 research studies. Wow, 101. Yeah, 101 references on here that I can go through and look at. I could research for a long time. Probably not going to. But it's just so cool that it's right there. Because for me that likes to look at that research stuff, it's all right there. I can do it. You guys, this is incredible. Incredible. What did I say? 8 yellows. I actually thought I had more reds. I know somebody that has 0 reds. That's amazing. 8 yellows, 6 greens, and 4 reds. I know how to empower my body because of this DNA test, and that is incredible. So amazing. If you guys want to see, I'm not, don't really want to post my DNA results for everybody, but not that it's like scary. But if you want to see it, I'm more than willing to share it with you privately. There's a DNA emoji. What? How cool is that? So if you want to see it, drop a DNA emoji in the comments and I can send it to you. It's amazing. It's really cool. And if you want to see how you can do your DNA test, I can tell you that too. Just show me your DNA emoji, not your DNA, but now we can show each other our DNA. So cool. Okay, that's all I have for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. So much more to come on this. Incredibly exciting, incredibly life-changing, empowering myself to be the best version of me. Being me never felt better. So cool. Have a great rest of your night. Happy almost Thursday, or happy Thursday if you're on the other side of the world. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.